Hey guys, Tanner Flowers here with Tennessee Technicians. We're just finishing up another crawl space encapsulation just up here in Harrison, Tennessee. Man, my friend Chris Light's got all kinds of work going on. Just had all this brand new concrete poured yesterday, had that driveway poured last week. Got some new appliances coming in. Man, this is nice right here. Getting ready to go in here and take you guys throughout this entire crawl space. We had some uneven ground that we had to work up against here. A super deep corner over there, and for the first time in probably over a year, we've had the full crew here. We've had Clint Presley, we've had Isaiah Walker, we had Matt Freitag show up, of all people. Had to build this brand new crawl door today. I'll latch it up tight here in a minute, show it to you, Chris. There wasn't even a crawl door here, it's just kind of a piece of wood propped up on it. So guys, without further ado, let's go in here and check this out. I didn't grab my knee pads, but hang on, guys. Hang on just one second. Let me get here and kick my boots off. What you guys are all looking at here is a 12 mil fiberglass reinforced poly. There is not a single seam left in this crawl space anywhere. Our dehumidifier has only been running since just before lunch, and we did have a late lunch today. Had all kinds of over poured concrete in this crawl space. There's piles of concrete there, piles of concrete there, concrete here, there's concrete back here. I mean, if it was loose dirt, we chiseled everything that we could and raked it down before we ever started. From the looks of things though, as I progress further into this tour, you're probably not going to believe that we did that. But that's what we did. Going around the top here, you'll see anchors every 18 inches. So guys, this is anchored in, I guess you can say quadruple times really. We've got ground anchors, we've got wall anchors, we've got our double-sided butyl tape, and we've got our seam tape. Coming up to our right here is one of Chris's 2 humidistat fans. You'll always see us installing these in all of our jobs. These fans are set to a certain percentage, and they will kick on as needed and remove any stagnant odors that could be built up within this crawl space due to the encapsulation itself. We just pretty much got basically a full rectangle here, and you'll start seeing that slope heavily down towards that far corner down there, and the main water come in, because I even contemplated building that corner up a little bit and not running it down so deep, but you can see those piles of concrete I was telling you about too. But you could not cover up that water inlet down there. Going down through here. Guys, let me tell you a little something about putting these dehumidifiers as centrally located as possible. People install these dehumidifiers in hopes of them pulling moisture throughout this entire crawl space. The #1 sign of a piece of crap company is when you go into a crawl space door and you see them put the dehumidifier right there. Do you have any idea, people, as to why somebody might put a dehumidifier that's a heavy object right next to the crawl space entry? Any guesses? Anybody? Anybody? If you said because they are lazy pieces of crap, you'd be 100% correct. If you're going to do all this work, you better do it right, and you better be installing your dehumidifiers as centrally located as possible. You should have enough drain line to run that over and tap that into a P-trap, just like you see right down there, just like it's in accordance to state code, and just like we do on every single one of our jobs. When I get down here in this trench here in a second, I can actually stand all the way up. It's kind of weird being inside a crawl space that I'm usually laying belly down in. Down here standing up in it. I'll get down here and I'll pan back that way and show you guys all of it. Here you go. It's a Friday afternoon, guys. a little after 6 p.m. in the evening. Majority of people just got off work and worrying about where they're going to get friggin' drunk at tonight. We're under here making crawl spaces look perfect. Why? Because that's what we do. I'll be under them tomorrow as well. Coming up here on this second humidistat fan. 2 is all this crawl space needed. Had another big trench over here. Let me tuck that back down. I was going through doing some detail work here in a minute. That's actually a lot smoother than that once I get that back into place. See there? I was just working in it a while ago. Chris, your moisture levels, brother, have been staying in the mid-70s all week. Man, look how perfect all that is. And now I just took your friend Larry, the monitor inside. And according to the monitor, the last I seen it about 15 minutes ago, they were already down to 61%. I'd say they will drop drastically over the next week. Here, I'll go like this. So yeah, guys, I told you before we came in, we had a little bit of uneven ground. But given the circumstances, guys, this place looks great. Look at that door entry over there, Chris. Look at the top, sides, bottom. Look around those pipe penetrations. Gotta thank my father-in-law, William Austin, for all of our wiring needs. If you guys need any licensed electrician or general contractor work in Tennessee or Georgia, give me a call. If I hurry up and go over here. Clint was over there a second ago getting a skunk out of a trap. He's been catching groundhogs here for several weeks, and Larry just informed us a minute ago that he had a skunk in the cage. Turn your lights off there, Chris. And check this out. I bumped this door out just a little bit on purpose because I like for these things to seal up super tight. Let me turn the phone around here for you. So that once you so when you close this up, put this down, I want this thing to crank tight as can be. And man, it does. Look at this. No play whatsoever. And just to let you guys know how particular I am whenever I'm doing things, if you look over here at these latches, if you look close, look where I had to notch them. Tops, bottoms, on both. Look at that. So that those latches would sit perfectly into that board. So Chris, man, there's your brand new crawl entry that is pressure treated. Allow that a little bit of time to cure before you were to put any paint on that. And thank you for letting us do the wildlife work for you. Thank you for letting us take care of your problems, your moisture problems. And appreciate it. And be giving me a shout if you have any questions or if you need me for anything. 423-503-0512. Let me get these boots put back on. And guys, we'll see you on the next one. We're going to be back home in Cleveland for a change. So we'll be in Cleveland all next week. Stay tuned, Royal Oak Subdivision. You're next.